What's going on, everyone? Today we have the Spilling Wine podcast with your host, Kelly.
Hi.
The Feed the DJ podcast with your girl on the rocks.
Hey,
Going head-to-head with our boys from Brooklyn, from Intentionally Unintelligent, Chris and Angelo. Today we're doing a little bit of a battle of the boroughs. So we got Staten Island versus Brooklyn. We got 5 rounds. I'll ask a question each round and decide the winner based on which answer I think is best.
If I live in Staten Island now, could I still defend Brooklyn?
No, that's
You could always defend Brooklyn.
Do it to death.
I think like 80% of Staten Island is from Brooklyn at this point.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are the minority being like natives.
Yeah, at this point. yeah.
exactly.
All right, so we got round 1, question 1. Which borough has the better nightlife?
Oh, that's no question.
Yeah, girls.
Brooklyn.
Thank you very much.
I was like,
Thank you
I
very much.
want to hold down Staten Island, but I have to be real.
Yeah, no,
What
Brooklyn.
do you think?
Definitely Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like when we grew, it's hard because defending Brooklyn, we would have to defend Brooklyn when we were younger.
Yeah.
It's hard to defend Brooklyn now.
Yeah, but even still now, there's more things to do in Brooklyn than there is in Staten Island.
Yeah, I just feel like I
Very
have like a special place in my heart for some Staten Island places, you know, like
Which side do you
100%.
want here?
Like where?
I like you know Richmond Republic and I like District.
Eh.
You know? I like some Wynwood too, you know, like some spots.
Rest in peace, Winwood.
Growing up, going out in Bay Ridge was second to none. Like there was no better place in the world. I haven't been back to Brooklyn to go out in a long time, but
Nah, I'm still out there.
I was just there last
Yeah,
night.
I was out there all weekend
I was
partying.
just in
my
Bay Ridge
life
last
away.
night.
I was in Bushwick and Williamsburg
yeah,
mainly,
those neighborhoods.
which is like you know.
Nah, Williamsburg is popping on
Yeah,
the weekends.
it's lit
True.
right now.
It's definitely popping on the weekends. That's the new spot. But Bay Ridge has still got
it's got legs still.
Yeah, it's still out there. You know, there's still people that go there.
All right.
Definitely Bay Ridge.
I'm gonna. My answer's probably gonna be Brooklyn, but when I was growing up, so like Bay Ridge 8 years ago, I would think is like the better.
But Staten Island now.
But Staten Island now, yeah.
All right, so we're going to have you go sit on the other side of the couch.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know if he's on my side over
You're on the
here.
rocks, switch places.
Nah,
Nah, I got plenty, but I'm gonna defend
I
Brooklyn.
think that's an easy consensus. I think Brooklyn takes that. Yeah. Brooklyn nightlife
It's
is
just so
better.
much bigger.
That's what it is. Yeah,
You really
Brooklyn has
can't.
space.
You really can't compare.
An
It's like where you're going to go in Staten Island. It's either Forest Avenue or you got a couple of spots down by us. That's really it. There's nothing else.
Sure.
Exactly.
Brooklyn, you got 3rd Avenue, you got 5th Avenue, you got downtown Brooklyn, you got Williamsburg, you got.
And it's easy to get to all of those places
Yeah.
in a
You
small
can walk
amount of
everywhere.
time. You know, exactly.
That's the other
So,
great thing about
Very
Brooklyn.
true.
You walk out of one bar, you walk to the next
You could
bar.
literally
Yeah,
walk
we have
out
one
here,
train.
yeah.
So
Out here, it's a nightmare.
Brooklyn it is.
one of everything.
All right, so we got Brooklyn round 1, question 1. Which borough was the better place to grow up in?
Staten Island.
Yeah,
Definitely safer.
Shaolin, like,
It's safer and cleaner.
and a close knit
that's
community.
crazy.
You know what I mean? Like
Safer and
everybody
cleaner.
kind of takes care.
So
of
my,
each
my
other.
my sister grew up out here, and like whenever I would visit, I'd be like, "How do you hang out with your friends, and what do you guys do on like a Friday?" Because we used to hang out on the block, like you know, in the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Every avenue was so close to each other, so
Yeah.
everybody was hanging out. It was like a movie. Staten Island, I'm like, what do you kids do? They're like either house parties or they go to Conference House Park to drink fucking 40s or something. You know what I mean? It's definitely got to be Brooklyn for me. Like my childhood growing up in Bensonhurst was probably the best. I would have traded in for the world. I would never move back, but growing up there.
I
was-
mean,
was-
yeah. Now it's a little bit different, but yeah, growing up, you know, there's nothing.
Like we had the feast. Did you guys have the feast?
you guys have
Did you guys have
shit. We
Yeah.
have parades.
Even just
There are a lot of
stoop chilling. Like you know, you used to hang out with your friends on the stoop and just chill.
And it wasn't clicky.
There are stoops in Staten Island.
Yeah, but you guys don't be chilling on that.
Yeah.
I was
Those things have
kid.
dust on them, but and like it was clicky as fuck out here. Like every
Yeah,
time I
it
talk to
is,
kid,
yeah.
like you can't be a certain type of kid and come to
Yeah.
this party. Brooklyn, it wasn't like that. We would all just chill with each other. You know what I mean?
I mean, there would probably be a lot of problems when that would happen, but
Neighbor, it was like avenue cliques. Like, but as
Yeah.
far as like you know, if you were a kid that didn't really get too much attention, and you know, like out here, you would never be invited nowhere.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, we
nah, in
would,
Brooklyn, you were able to go wherever you want.
wherever you
Yeah.
wanted. I used to throw house parties in Bay Ridge. We would invite everybody. The second floor kids that you know. They didn't really have the juice. They would still be there and be hanging out.
They would be in the
I
corner.
don't know. I was everywhere. I was
Dude.
everywhere growing up.
Drinking
So,
Old English with us, you
I
know.
don't know. I'm holding down.
I don't know. I
Staten
think
Island
I
Here
love
we
Brooklyn
go.
to death, but
Here we go.
like Staten Island's like.
Go ahead, James.
If I grew
Go
up out
ahead,
here and I
James.
like my house out here with the pool I have now and stuff like that, like the house parties I would have had in high school with.
And take the fucking
Yeah.
and take the train that only goes in
Yeah,
one direction.
train, perfect. You, know,
Yeah.
you can't get lost.
A million buses,
Exactly.
though. We have a million
See?
buses,
You know,
though.
manhunt out here with these houses in the woods.
Oh,
Forget about it.
yes.
You kidding?
Nah,
You imagine
Manhunt
playing
was
manhunt
the
out
shit.
here?
No, I don't imagine.
Oh,
I can't even imagine.
I don't. I can't
Man, how do you
imagine
imagine
that
that?
rule,
Got
man.
it.
so sick.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's awesome. I guess you can say both are depending on what you.
This is sad because you grew up in the neighborhood.
I did. And I love the fucking neighborhood. I love riding the bike and stuff like that. But like now that I'm out here,
What bike? What bike?
how you should ride my fucking bike. My BMX bike, bro. My Dave Mira.
Why? You grew up in Brooklyn, Jay?
Yeah, I grew up 84th and 24th.
You grew up in the neighborhood, bro.
So what are you saying? It's
He picks
better
that
than-
out. That's what he just
That
did,
is
right?
better.
Yeah, I
That
think
sounds
like if I
crazy.
grew up in Staten Island, like I was a big house party person. I liked house parties, so
Yeah.
I think like, out here, like knowing what I know now, like I would have probably enjoyed it a little bit more as opposed to just aimlessly walking around all the time.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, James. All right,
We
bro.
have nice houses.
All right,
At least he's being fair.
Nah.
All right.
I could just
Question
go
3.
lounge over here on this
Which
couch.
Right,
borough has
I'm like-
better looking people?
Which borough's the better looking people?
That I don't know. That's a tough
You know,
one,
this
bro.
is
That's a
something
tough
I've been
New
thinking
Jersey.
about.
New Jersey. Yeah, maybe.
Shout out to Chris's girl.
Nah, we're not bringing New Jersey. It's either gonna be Brooklyn or Staten Island. I will contest. First of all, a lot of people from Brooklyn moved to Staten Island, so a lot of these like Italian girls or just girls in general, like they're not in our neighborhood anymore. They all moved to Staten Island. So
True.
I'm gonna say I like Staten Island girls.
I'm
So
gonna
I'll
say
take
Staten Island too, just because
girls,
there's
yeah.
probably more of a variety per like neighborhood. You know, like it's pretty diverse. I don't know.
I don't think it's more diverse. That's.
Nah, I don't think it's that more diverse at all.
I'm gonna
I
stick with it
think-
just because I'm
I,
retired.
I definitely agree with you guys are saying, but it's definitely not more diverse.
No.
No. What about you? What do you think? Guys are better looking out here or in Brooklyn?
I would say probably Staten Island, honestly.
I would say Staten Island. I just think about the fact that like we hang out with all the same people all the time. So
Yeah.
it's like, I'm so used to seeing the same faces.
Brooklyn guys have better
Exactly.
haircuts. We have better fades.
And I feel like a different. And I did think
I
there's
feel
a different
that.
swag, like to like a Brooklyn boy, to a Staten Island kid. I don't know, like that's every time I go on Staten Island, I just like you could pinpoint that like a Staten Island.
Yeah.
Gem.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do we look like we're from the island? Do we look like we're from?
No.
Not really,
I'm
no.
not
right?
from the island, so maybe
Brooklyn-
he
I'm not
lives-
from the
He
island.
lives here. I don't live here. I live in Brooklyn.
He's still in the neighborhood. He didn't move.
I'm still in Bensonhurst, so I'm
Yeah.
a born and raised. Never been
And then there was like that weird haircut out here for a while. Where everybody had like that. I can't even explain it. It was like that weird fucking like.
Frizz.
They got it right now. That
Well,
was
yeah,
I
that's,
just
that's
showed them.
that curly shit that they got on.
Yeah, like what are you,
top.
LaMelo Ball? Why do you have that? Bro?
Is that a Staten Island
That's the
stamp?
look.
Honestly,
It's just
everyone
that-
in Staten Island looks the same. I can't even lie.
We all
Everyone
when
in
we all
Staten
went
Island looks the
out,
same.
we looked like clones. We were black T-shirt, gold chain, right?
Staten Island
White Air
starter
Force
kit.
Ones, like I'm wearing now. When we all went out to Salty Dog, we all wore the same fucking outfit.
I wore white t-shirts.
Did you? And you still,
I love white t-shirt.
and Ed Hardy. You like that Hardy?
I like that Hardy.
He still wears that
I
Hardy.
I
fuck
still
with
have
Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Ed
I have
Hardy
Ed
was
Hardy
awesome. That whole
sweats,
era
man.
was great.
That was a
Hardy.
great time.
I was too-
like,
I was too
back-
Most
fat
comfortable
for it.
shirts ever made.
Yeah.
You had Hardy
Fire,
and the
too.
Affliction t-shirts. The best.
The Affliction.
Remember
was
Oh,
nice,
Trends
yeah.
on 86th Street?
Yep.
How about that? Remember Trends on 86th?
Yeah.
You know?
Store.
All the Russian guys used to wear that shit.
It was always like going out of business, 80% off.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, never went out.
They never
Yo,
went out of business.
Everything must go.
Yeah.
For some reason, the
80%
store is
off.
They
dead.
still do that out here. The
Yeah.
furniture
Yeah.
store in Victory. That
Yep.
place
Yeah.
has been going
Yeah.
out of business for 20 years
Yeah,
now.
they got that from You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Yeah, the store.
Keep
Everything
them
must
coming.
go.
They think you're closing. Oh my god, that's terrible.
All right, so as far as the better looking people, I think it's the Staten Island.
Yeah, Staten Island can take
Period.
that. I like them
Period.
Staten
Period.
Island
Look at
people.
us.
Promoting the borough.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out.
All right, this is gonna be a good one. Which
boy.
borough has the more toxic relationships?
Fucking Staten Island.
Wait, what is
Staten
Staten Island. You know how many couples I seen beat each other up in the bars out here? Staten Island.
Yo, Staten Island.
That goes
definitely
without
takes-
saying.
yeah, it
Everybody I know from Bensonhurst is married with kids and they're happy.
We're trying to defend us.
Honestly, I kind of agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout
it
out,
goes
yeah.
down in Staten Island.
You guys have
Staten
bad
Island-
relationships.
Staten
Shout them
Island's
out on the
toxic.
platform. That's why we are doing
Staten
that.
Island.
generations too, like generations of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it goes back to like the grandfathers.
Yeah, like the cookouts, usually that's where it starts. Like elders, and then the elders start fighting the younger generation, then the kids get involved. It's a whole thing. Like,
I just
Yeah.
think everyone's so entitled out here. It's just breeds bad.
Somebody yelled at me in the Buy Bar parking lot.
Yeah. Just breeds bad stuff out here.
Damn, that's
And she didn't look good either.
It's definitely toxic out here.
It's like, go get your Bella Nutella and go fuck yourself, please. in your
Film
BMW?
himself.
Take a
I feel
walk.
like it's also toxic out here because it's like it's such a small place.
Everybody
At least
knows
in
each other.
Brooklyn, it's like, all right, I'm not fucking with this one, so I'm gonna go to this neighborhood and don't talk to this one. Like you can't do that out here. Like
you know the
everybody's
you know the
related.
culture. Yeah,
everybody-
you gotta-
If I
you go to
if I grew
13th
up in
Avenue,
Bensonhurst
you know,
and
you
I
go
didn't
to
want
Brooklyn.
anyone to know me. I went out in Williamsburg. No one knew who I was.
Yeah.
And
See.
you never had a problem.
See.
Out here, it's like if you're a North Shore kid and you go down to the South Shore, you're still running into like 10 people, you know.
Yeah.
And
that you
everyone
don't
knows your
want to
business
see.
too.
Yeah.
If you do one thing out here, everybody knows about it. I never seen.
Yeah.
I don't know how
anything.
anybody
Exactly.
cheats. I don't know how
Yeah.
anybody cheats out here, to be honest with you.
Oh, you
It's
get
like I
caught,
feel like
yeah.
everybody knows everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's the craziest thing.
Because nobody cares anymore.
Like,
That's
really.
It's also very
Who gives
true,
a
but
shit?
it's
Nobody
like-
cares anymore.
I know people that like they get caught. They're in district with some girl that they shouldn't be in, and of course their girlfriend finds out. And he's like, "Oh man, I didn't know how she found them." Like, because you went to the
Within
most
5
popular
minutes.
bar on the on the hour.
Because her
Everyone goes.
cousin's standing at the bar,
It's not- it's
texting
stupid.
whoever. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
And they be posting
Crazy.
videos on their stories too.
He's here right now.
right. Go to the bathroom. Like, guess
No,
who I just saw?
I wasn't even thinking that.
He's here right now.
Yeah, so more toxic people in Staten Island. Question 5. Who has a scarier relative, a Bensonhurst Nona or a Staten Island uncle, like all feel it up with his sweatsuit, thinking he's like a mobster?
I mean,
That's a
That's a
question,
good question. It's hard, right?
it is hard because it's like.
Who's scarier? A Bensonhurst Nona, because she'll tell you
Right.
off. Because the guy out here, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna shout all
And
you guys
she's probably
out.
the Nona of the
just
guy
because
from
you wear
Staten
Sergio
Island.
Turchini or whatever that sweatsuit is, and you put on like the extreme Italian accent, doesn't
Oh,
mean
they're
you're a
so
gangster.
ugly.
If your uncle is a somebody, nobody cares anymore. Give it up, bro. You know when they bring you in real close, like, what's up?
Sergio Tacchini's aren't Sergio Tacchini's aren't ugly.
Yeah, but
Sergio
like,
Tacchini's are nice.
the guys
I like
out
them
here, they
shits.
throw it. I never see more
Nah, I
people
mean,
affiliate
listen,
to be
They do
gangsters in
too
my
much.
Oh
fucking
my
life.
god.
Or like they
It's
have
so
the little
annoying.
chest hairs coming out. With
Oh
the
my
little
God, no.
guillotine.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what their problem
Nah,
is.
I would. You gotta agree with the Bensonhurst Nonas.
Yeah, the
on that
Brooklyn
one.
Nonas.
Yeah.
Bensonhurst Nonas are scary,
Those
bro.
are-
Especially
Oh,
like
no,
back in
they
the
be
day,
beating
like
you with
Brooklyn
the
Nonas, like
spoons.
they actually ran the shit.
Yeah,
They're the real
Brooklyn
gangsters.
Nonas, like, they
Right,
ran
like
this-
that.
yeah.
That's who they
You
go
could be the
to.
toughest of guys,
Yeah.
and still you
They
go
take
to
that little sandal off, bro.
Yeah.
coming
Right.
at you.
You're
It's like
done.
they see and they always got to whisper something in your ear.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do me a favor and stop fucking touching me. Get off of me, bro. What's your problem? You know, like they try to be like gangsters.
Everything's got to be a whisper.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
bro. You don't want a
can't even
plumbing
talk.
company, bro. You're not John Gotti.
Yeah.
Bro. Get over it.
This is true.
Fucking
this is
losers.
true.
I hate those
Yeah, you
guys.
work
You've seen a couple of them last
sanitation,
night.
Right.
I saw a couple.
All right,
of
we
them
got it.
last
You
night.
work for Con Ed. Everyone works for Con Ed out here.
Yeah, they'll be city
Yeah.
workers and they'll be
Yeah.
talking like they're fucking gangsters.
Yeah, so it's definitely the Brooklyn Nona.
Yeah.
It's us in 20 years.
All right, so round 1 went to Staten Island, 3-2. All right.
Yeah, but it was like a
Staten
negative round.
Island. Yeah, it was like you didn't
Right.
want to.
Right.
You didn't want to win that.
I don't know if like winning the debate's like a good thing in this one. You know?
All right, so we got round 2, question 1.
Oh boy.
What was more iconic, John Travolta walking down 86th Street on Saturday Night Fever, or Pete Davidson driving down Highland Boulevard in Kingdom?
Come
Like-
on, man. This is the
I've met Pete
craziest
Davidson.
question I've ever seen.
Okay,
in my life.
so give us your experience.
I've met Pete Davidson when I used to work in the mall. He came to my job to get his ears pierced.
Did you pierce
And-
them?
No, I didn't. But he asked me to take a picture with him. He was cracked out though.
Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
That was
wow.
like his era where he was like
All
really
fucked
going
up.
through it. But he had a hood on and he looked really bad. He looks better now. I saw a video of him on SNL. But
It doesn't
I
sound
think
very iconic.
I only think he's iconic because he got with Kim Kardashian.
All right.
He
And
did bring Kim K to Staten
Ariana
Island.
He
Grande.
did. That was
he
a
did.
big
That was
deal.
iconic.
That was
a
pretty
big deal.
crazy.
Didn't he bring out a like known as
Campagna.
He brought a
Brought it to
Campagna
Campagna.
Highland, bro.
Campagna, yeah.
That's a
They
savage
rented out the
thing,
room downstairs.
and then he bought the ferry,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just, it's just sitting there.
It's not doing anything.
it's just
They
sitting
said they
there.
were gonna turn into like a little comedy club on the water or whatever. I was looking forward
That'd
to
be pretty
that.
dope.
I think for
Right?
like this generation, Pete Davidson would be the more iconic because he's in the public eye. But like, what scene was more iconic?
Talking about John Travolta
walking down
Yeah,
86 with the
like,
leather
that
jacket.
got it. Like
Yeah,
I just feel like
definitely.
Pete Davidson driving down Highland is like
That's
a
not
regular
iconic.
day.
I mean,
Like,
Travolta
Yeah.
got a little weird now. You know, now I think he's like a Scientologist or some shit.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson's the more normal of the two.
a more normal freak.
Yeah.
You know.
Pete Davidson's hysterical. With iconic wise, it's John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Pete
agree.
Davidson has the
Yeah.
juice, man. I don't know what
He
like,
does.
He's from Staten Island.
Like, what do you guys think is like his like trademark when he meets these women? Is it like he's got?
That's
He's got.
I'm
He makes
from
him
Staten
laugh,
Island.
man. He's a funny dude.
he's probably
He's
got a
probably
hammer. no?
packing fucking.
Honestly, that's not what I've
Honest-
heard.
You
Oh.
heard he's not packing?
Oh, he is.
Oh,
Oh.
see?
what I'm saying.
Confirmed.
That's why.
Who did you hear this?
I wouldn't know, but
Oh, we know
Did he
somebody
cry?
that,
Did he
that
cry
got
when he got
that
his
with
ears
Pete?
pierced? Did he cry when he got his ears pierced?
No, I wish.
Probably didn't feel it.
That
He
would have
was
been
all-
funny.
He was all numbed out.
Yeah,
Right.
He probably didn't even know he was getting his.
I mean,
ass.
honestly,
He
you heard it
probably
here
didn't.
first on the Spill and Wine podcast that Pete Davidson has a hammer. You know what I
There you
mean?
go, Kelly.
I mean, I think the
We
world
gotta get him
knows-
on the show.
I think the world knows
do.
We
that.
gotta get him on the show.
We have to
Tag
get
him
him
in
on.
this. Tag him
Take
in
a minute. There you
this.
go.
Tag him in this.
All right. Question number 2. Which borough has the better bagel stores?
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
100%.
Yeah, I'm taking that to the grave.
Now, we talking about just like street bagels or bagel stores?
I don't know,
like
but
Dyke bagels.
shout outs to Bagel Box.
It's not, you know what I mean?
Yo,
It's not
I
like-
just had that this morning.
That shit, yo, they
Yo,
have a
big-
French toast.
Those big.
Yo,
I was just there.
that shit goes crazy.
Yo, we were there literally an hour ago.
And they
I
have
ain't
a
gonna-
hot
I ain't
honey
gonna
bacon,
front.
egg, and cheese. Like, come on.
I ain't-
What about Tasty Bagels in '86? Or Dyke Bagels? A chicken ridiculous. I mean, they moved out here.
There's
now
a
it's
few
New
good
Park
ones, I gotta
Bagels.
say, but I feel like
even Bagel Boy in Bay Ridge is fire too. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I like some Staten Island spots.
As
too.
far as like miscellaneous foods like Chinese, pizza, bagel stores, like Staten Island has the more of them. They have like they have more options.
Like that's what I was gonna say. Like the ones that have the best bagels are the ones that are not like it's just your regular deli that you go to that you trust with your life. Like we have those out here. Yeah.
Us, it's more like the Aki spots, you know.
That, and I think like Brooklyn just has like certain places that are just like goated, and Staten Island just has like more of an abundance of shit. You know, so like I would probably go with like Brooklyn has like the more iconic good bagel stores, like, and it's from our neighborhood. I don't think Dyke Bagels. Dyke Bagels is like the best of all time, bro. Like,
Yeah, because they had like that.
You think it's more because of nostalgia, because we grew up there and we're just used to it? Like,
I just think that like they have the chicken ridiculous, like that sandwich is iconic, like, you know, like and their bagels were always. I don't know if it was just because I was hammered in Bay Ridge, getting it.
Yeah, a lot of the times I would be.
yeah, a lot of it has to do with
I mean, then we could talk about Roman Roaster too. Like, was Roman Roaster good just because we were hammered, or is Roman Roaster genuinely
I
a
hate
good
that
spot? Yeah, get you nauseous.
Crazy.
I guess you know.
You know what I had the other day? Chili's mozzarella sticks with the cheese.
I've
pull?
been wanting to fucking go there.
Don't
and
do it to your
Don't
stomach.
do it.
No, I had to like hide in the bathroom.
I've seen that reaction also.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm ready for it. Fuck it.
Like my
Gotta
insides.
try it out
Chili's.
once, you know. You don't even know.
Right.
I
Like
think there's one right over
Maybe you
me.
just got a weak
I
stomach.
dine
bro.
and dash
Maybe
at
that's all, it's
Chili's.
just-
You dine and dish
yeah.
at Chili's?
At Chili's like 10 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, so now you can't go back.
I mean, I haven't been back. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
I'll try it.
I
They're
hope.
gonna have you.
I hope
they're
they
gonna have your
I'm gonna
picture
do it
on
again.
the- they're gonna have
give
your
a
picture on the-
like a cowgirl, like the most.
Yeah,
wanted, you know?
most
Every,
wanted.
Have you seen
every
this
10-year anniversary, you go
10
back
years
there
ago.
and eat and run. That'd be pretty dope.
10 years ago.
Every
Yes.
10 years,
Stole
you should
mozzarella
fucking
sticks.
Grab
sit
the
down in a
sticks and
$35
run.
bill.
Grab the
You
sticks
just gotta
and
find
go.
the different
We
chilies
used
all
to
the
do that
time.
at Vegas Diner.
Exactly.
We used to do that. There was a diner in
Vegas Diner. I used to.
Alright.
I haven't paid for food there in a year.
So there was a after
God.
it was that. So every neighborhood. So like Gravesend had Del Rio, but like Bensonhurst, Dyke, Bay Ridge had Vegas Diner on 86th Street. If
Yeah.
anybody remembers it, it's when we were growing up.
The world
I'm almost
remembers.
positive we were responsible for that place closing down. We would break windows, get into fights in the
Remember,
parking
we used to
lot,
get all the
God.
sugar packets and start fucking throwing
them at
people.
waitresses. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it was
We
Remember
were
that
Oh my
cross-eyed waiter?
God.
The big guy?
the guy. He hated us,
With the
bro.
one eye that was
Yeah, the
little.
one eye that was like facing his nose.
And then they closed. Like they closed down. Like from
my
people
God.
just
We
didn't.
can't take this shit
my,
anymore.
My boy Mike was, I think, was like the first person who was like, "Yo, you got blue eyes," and he's like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Yeah, one blue this way, one blue that way."
That poor fuck. I'm pretty sure he's at the other diner in Bay Ridge now.
I'm
that
sure.
guy.
it is. Those
And
people
he
like lifers.
he remembers us.
The
Yeah.
Greeks, bro.
Yeah,
The
they're like
the
lifers,
Greeks
bro.
all own. All
You ever think
that.
diners are gonna go back to being open 24 hours ever again in our
I
life?
miss that shit.
Like we only have like 2 on the island that are
I
open
ain't
24
gonna lie.
hours now.
Sometimes
Yeah.
Me and James had a
That's true.
romantic rendezvous at one.
I miss the
Yeah,
ones
it
that
was
are open
like 2 a.m.
24 hours that are lit 24 hours. Like, because after a certain time, it's just like, you don't even want to breathe.
I
too
get like
loud
Monday
there.
through like Thursday, them closing early because it's whatever.
Yeah.
But like Thursday
Friday
night to
and
Sunday,
Saturday,
you should be
yeah,
open
you
24
need to
hours.
be open.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's the whole point of being at a diner is to be there at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
I
You know,
agree.
it's so dumb that they're closing.
I
at,
ain't
like-
gonna lie though, being at a diner that late is also very dangerous. I've gotten how many fights we get into at Vegas Diner parking lot?
Ridiculous.
Really?
Mi- I've
We
fought-
were like those guys. Like
I
we would just
fought
fight
there
everyone.
maybe like 4 to 7 times. How about this?
After prom one time, he gave me a brand new pair of Concords. I got into a fight. They're all bloody.
Blood
after.
my
everywhere
God.
on them.
Oh my
I gave him a
God.
Nintendo 64.
My
as a trophy.
my brother got stabbed in Vegas Diner parking
His
lot
brother
at
got
4
stabbed in
o'clock.
his neck.
At 4 o'clock.
fuck?
Vegas Diner was like its own separate nightclub. It was like the same
Bro,
problems you
That's
have
a
in the house.
because there was
Yeah.
so many people from different neighborhoods all drunk, like and
It was the best time ever.
and
my
everybody would
God.
leave to go
Like, it was
into the
worth it.
parking
It
lot.
was worth it.
This one would
Totally
say
worth
something.
that.
You gotta be there.
It was worth it.
We railed off bagel stores. Bagel stores. I don't know. What
We
are
got
we
it.
doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Staten
I
Island got
think-
bagels.
I think I'll agree with this now because I do like Staten Island bagels too.
It's all up to the moderator.
Yeah, I think Staten Island's better
All
bagels.
right, there you go.
Real nice.
It's all from.
Thank you.
It's amazing how many bagel stores there are here, though. It's
And they're all good.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not like it's like,
but
oh,
they're like
don't
on.
go to
I don't know
this
how they survive because they're like on top of one another. It's
Yeah, it'd be like
you can
3
literally
bagel
cross the
stores
street
on
and
one
hit
block.
another bagel store,
Yeah.
and I don't know how they all operate.
And they're
It's the
cool with each
craziest
other
thing.
too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Real nice, James, that you picked Staten Island. You wait till I invite you.
I'm out here 9 years now. I'm like,
You wait till I
slowly,
invite
You
you
wait till
slowly-
we're class
Yeah.
more on
You wait-
debate 3. We're coming at
You
you.
wait till you get to Bay Ridge next week. So start telling people.
Which borough has a more charming New York accent?
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
you-
I hate
there's
Brooklyn
no-
accents.
No way.
Those
was waiting for
fake-ass
this one.
The
Brooklyn
Staten Island accent
accents.
is crazy.
It's very different.
It's
Those
different.
fake-ass
It's
Brooklyn
different.
Staten Island's more like,
No.
man. Like, you know,
Yeah.
What do
it's
you,
more
what
like
do
a
you
screech.
feel like a Brooklyn accent is? Do I have a Brooklyn accent to you?
Yeah.
Kind of.
We
yeah.
have Brooklyn accents. Staten Island's
Yeah.
more
But
like...
even y'all. Oh, what accent is that?
Southern
That's very
South
southern.
Carolina.
That's a very southern accent.
I feel like your accents are also totally different.
Because he's
I've been here for a little
he's
bit.
been here
Okay.
for a little bit.
I'm starting to get Staten Island.
Yeah, Staten Island.
But what
Staten
about-
Island.
That's
Staten
what it
Island-
is.
Staten
Just like how
Island
you just
says that
said.
A's different.
They're like more like Stan. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to Stan. And like they're more complainy when they say shit. Brooklyn's more just a straight New York accent. Staten Island has like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely
No,
a
I
man.
man.
They
No,
say the A's
100%.
different out here.
Right,
It's like,
Yeah, I can't.
Everything
It's
ends with
like-
an or an S.
Especially when some of the like when you're like at like a bar or a club and they get drunk, those Staten Island accents are crazy.
Yeah.
They start
Oh, yeah.
They start
It's like I'm in
getting
finance.
wild.
I don't like the fake Brooklyn accents. The
Fake
fake
ones?
ones.
When they pushing it.
Yeah,
they're
when
pressing
they
it,
try
like,
to,
yeah, I'm
like,
from
no.
Brooklyn.
I'm
You
from
know.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, that.
Like, oh, what are you
Yo,
doing?
That goes back to like the fake gangsta grandfather.
Right,
Like,
right.
That's the accent. Brooklyn has a more charming accent. That's my answer.
I think if it's
go, Frank?
authentic, it's gonna be Brooklyn. Like if you really just talk like you're normally talking, it's gonna be Brooklyn. But Staten Island, I mean, like I said, it's similar. There's just like a little.
I feel like ours stands out more. I feel like you guys, that the Brooklyn accent is like New York. It represents New York. But I feel like Staten Island is like its own
Very
little-
specific.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
very-
Like-
You guys are definitely like your own breed of people. Like in
Yeah.
that-
Yeah.
But I also
I
feel
agree
like
with that.
Staten Island accents are similar to Jersey accents.
I was going to say that. I was
Yeah.
like, it's like New York, but Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys
exactly.
are confused. Like
Yeah.
you don't know whether to have a Brooklyn
We
accent.
don't know
or
Yeah,
what
not,
we are
want.
confused.
You know, they're right in the middle.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be the
spoiled.
Brooklyn.
I would say
accent.
Brooklyn.
I'll get that. I got that one.
Shout out.
Yeah, when you meet like people from out of state, they don't go like, "Oh, you from Staten Island?" So it's
Right,
like, "Oh,
so
you
is
from
he from
Brooklyn?
Like, are you
New
from that
York?"
Yeah.
fucking armpit of a borough? Like, I love it out here. I'm just kidding.
All right, here comes a big one. Question number 4: What borough was more influential on hip hop? Brooklyn with Biggie or Staten Island with Wu-Tang Clan?
Staten Island with Wu-Tang.
You can't do this. Kelly's bugging out.
Come on.
I was
like,
thinking
are
about this
we
question
really
too.
talk-
Like,
You can't do this. to
You're
us.
talking about. I mean,
I love
know.
Wu Tang.
No, like-
and they recorded our studio. I love Wu Tang Clan.
love them
but-
too, but I
people
just
be
feel like
having
as
tattoos
far
of them.
as I don't like as far as like constant music coming out the borough, it's Brooklyn. Like
Crazy.
Staten Island, you always kind of like get your
One-hit wonders.
one
Well,
hits
they-
like every 10 years, or you know, like everybody is like trying to kill themselves to get to the top out here. Whereas in Brooklyn, I feel like it's a bigger place, it's more collaborative. There's more places for people to perform and all of this. So
Right.
it's like, I don't know. I think you.
That was well
So
said.
with all due respect,
This is right up her
that's
alley.
the,
She's a
that's
DJ.
the craziest.
Like
that's the
I'm just
craziest
saying, like
question
you're
I've
not
ever heard in
playing
my life.
Cream or Protect Your Neck when you're at the club. You're playing Juicy.
It's
Right?
not even that.
No,
Wu-Tang is
I'm playing
influential, absolutely,
I'm playing
but
both.
you're talking about Brooklyn? Are you crazy over Staten Island?
I mean,
many
list up the
rappers
Brooklyn
came out of
rappers.
Brooklyn?
Right, like,
You know, like, there's a-
Crazy.
there's a ton.
laundry
Yeah.
list of that.
There's a ton.
but also
Brooklyn.
Christina Aguilera is from here, so
True.
know, Lady
but
Gaga
But also
Brooklyn
goes
has
back to like I
Jay-Z,
said, like
though.
Brooklyn's
Yeah.
just Brooklyn's gigantic,
Jay Z.
though.
Jay-Z.
Zara
You're gonna
Larson.
get more people.
Nas is queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nas
You know
is
what I mean?
queen.
Brooklyn's just so
Mobb
much
Deep.
bigger. You're gonna get more people that come out of Brooklyn just because
Exactly.
of the size of it
Yeah.
alone. Like you're not
We got
talking
like
about.
2 recording studios out
Yeah.
here. Like
We have BB Rexa too.
BB Rexa,
BB Rex is
yeah,
from Staten Island.
she
Yep.
is.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I like BB Rex.
She's very.
In the Name of love.
And
That song.
Does she-
In the Name of love.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even
Yeah.
know who
You don't know
BB
BB
Rex
Rex is?
No.
Just me.
she's the one that got her fucking face smashed in with that phone recently
Oh,
on
yeah.
the stage. They fucked her shit up.
They threw
They threw a
cell
phone at her.
Mm-hmm.
Sick, dude.
Was it an iPhone?
I think so.
Was it a Nextel?
It was a
Nextels
big
are the
ass
best,
phone.
bro.
Like,
Let's bring Nextels back, man. Nextels were the best thing ever.
Yeah.
invented.
Yeah.
They threw a sidekick at BB Rex. Yeah. So it's because she's from Staten Island. No.
All right.
Yeah, I think Brooklyn got
Yeah,
that
Brooklyn
one.
got
Just
that
because
one.
Biggie
Yeah.
is just the king, like, you know, like for the short span that he was alive, like, and he was in the
Also,
industry.
not all of the Wu-Tang members are from Staten Island.
True.
Per se.
They're not.
So
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Method Man
just
is
Method Man
Rakim.
and
No,
Redman.
not Rakim. Raekwon.
yeah,
Ghostface Killer. They're Staten Island, but a couple of them at Jersey.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Brooklyn. Just as far as like sheer numbers of people that came out of Brooklyn, it's just. But like I said, Brooklyn's just so much bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about like what? How big is Staten Island? 17 miles.
I
Man?
know, James. but
Lady
you-
Gaga's
you-
from Bega Heights.
You could give Brooklyn the win.
Again.
Yeah.
You could give Brooklyn the win without having to say that it's a.
Nah,
bigger
but
thing.
it's true. It's hard. Like if you pick like a certain,
go.
like I feel like a fair
You got it.
comparison would be like if you pick like a certain borough from Brooklyn.
I feel like
Right.
you're nervous
Right.
that
You know
what I
somebody's
mean?
gonna bug out on you after a question.
No,
Fuck you, James.
I really don't care about that. Question number 5. It's not really a question. It's more of like a comparison. What's more of like an iconic thing? Staten Island guy driving an Infiniti Q50 wearing like his pajama jumpsuit, or a Brooklyn guy living in his mom's basement apartment thinking he's part of the Gambino family.
Well, what's the question though? What's more iconic?
It's more like when you
What's
think
more,
of
like,
like
suitable
yeah,
per
yeah,
borough?
Like if I said like, oh, think of someone from Brooklyn, you're gonna think of that, or if I say like, oh,
It's-
think of someone from Staten Island, it's like that.
It's
Like,
funny because I feel like it's like kind of the opposite. Like I
Yeah,
feel
like
like
I was
in
low-key
Brooklyn,
thinking like
The Infiniti
opposite as
Q50
well.
though.
the Infiniti Q50 in Brooklyn was popping in like 2015, 2018. Everybody had the Q.
What's up with the fucking turkeys?
Yo, I seen an albino turkey the other day at
What?
Clove Lakes, bro. What the
That's
fuck?
insane.
We got flavors now.
That's insane.
That shit is crazy.
you sure it wasn't a swan? No,
I
I'm just
don't,
kidding.
bro, it was literally like a little white turkey with the other turkeys.
One day I woke up at like for work 5 o'clock in the morning, and there was a baby turkey on my lawn. So what did I do? Because I'm stupid. I picked it up. And then
you're
who
not
comes
supposed to do
poking a fucking big ass head out of the bush? The mother.
Mother, yeah.
Oh
shit.
my
Come on.
god.
And then she starts like running after
Yeah,
me.
she
bro.
was-
So picture like watching me run down the block at 5 o'clock in the morning, booking it away from a turkey. There's nothing more Staten Island than that. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
gosh.
That was
Nah.
insanity.
The wildlife is getting insane out here. I saw a fox.
True.
Got foxes
recently.
out
I saw
here now.
foxes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
one recently.
They found a
Wow.
goat in Coney
Yeah.
Island.
Yep.
Remember that? There was a goat on West 33rd in Coney Island.
He escaped.
It's funny.
It
Man.
did. It was like a big deal. Like, how did this goat get here? It was like
Food,
this,
bro. They're
the
cooking.
ninth wonder of the world. They couldn't understand. Like, wow.
They're
got
cooking
that.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you think somebody bought the goat?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
To eat
he
it, yeah.
escaped the kitchen.
Absolutely, bro. You can.
Yeah.
Someone's cooking that thing or sacrificing it.
They are
Some
delicious.
kind of yeah.
They are.
Sacrificing it.
Yeah.
Some
You
curry,
sacrifice on West 33rd now?
Yeah, you ain't
some
kidding.
curry
Yeah.
goat is actually pretty good.
Curry
bro.
goat, yeah.
You gotta do what you
Curry
gotta
goat
do,
is
man. That's it.
But yeah, no, I think you'd find more of the guy living in his mom's basement in Staten Island.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Like
You know?
I feel like it's opposite. Like
Yeah, I
the guy
feel
would
like it's the
probably be in
opposite.
the mother's side apartment, just chilling,
Sure.
thinking he's a part of the Gambino family, and then you get the guy from Brooklyn driving the QX50. Or what is it? The QX. What was
The
that smaller
Q50.
version?
It was
The
the
Q50.
Yeah,
That's
the
the one.
Q50, yeah.
His
Yeah, I
mother.
think it's
Well, the
like-
G37 there was the
his
coupe.
father's
Yeah.
car. You know,
Yeah,
telling
that's-
everybody it's his. Underneath his
Yeah,
dad's
that's a big one out here.
insurance.
You see like these 17-year-old kids in like a $90,000 BMW. They're like, yeah, I
Yeah.
bought this the other day. I'm
Some
like, you
shit
didn't buy
goes
it,
down.
bro.
They don't even
Yeah.
know the license plate.
Like your
It's
parents
what?
refinanced their house and they're making the payment for you. Like,
Say, come here,
you
honey.
didn't
Come
buy
back to my
nothing.
mother's house.
Yeah.
You real winner.
My mother lives with me.
Yeah.
My mom lives in my attic.
Right.
I don't live in her
It's not the other way
basement.
around.
It's like she's cooking.
She cooks for me every day.
Yeah.
I put that bitch to work. Now.
Yeah.
I provide the food. She
Yeah.
makes the meals.
Yep.
It's like you see these muscles. It's my mom's meatballs right there. You like them apples?
All right, so Brooklyn won that round. So now we're tied up 1-1. Going to round 3, question 1. Who is more stuck up, a Tottenville housewife or a Dyker Heights housewife?
Tottenville.
Timeville.
Tottenville.
For sure.
Tottenville. I shred my buy a bar story. Fuck that bitch.
Tottenville for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Tottenville.
So that was a pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that was
Boom.
that was easy.
Yeah. Which borough threw better house parties growing up?
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
I mean, I threw the best house parties growing up.
We
Not
had
so
a lot
much
of
Brooklyn.
space and opportunity.
Right? Could you defend me on that? My Bay Ridge house parties.
Baby Child's parties were popping, but
Yeah,
we hung out at the park. We didn't really do house parties.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
growing up young like that, yeah.
Yes.
We
Staten
chilled
Island.
at the park.
Staten
We
Island got
just
it. I had a party. We were at a party once, and it was like the second party of the night. So everybody had migrated to this girl's house, and her grandma was like down in the basement or whatever. And it was like they had put on Meek Mill, dreams and nightmares. And
Oh,
everyone starts wowing, and the floor caved in.
Oh my god.
You can't help but get crazy to that song.
Yo,
Yeah.
Or
like
Computers by
literally,
Bobby
it
Shmurda.
was
How about that one?
like
Yeah.
we were all like doom, doom. I'm like,
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was fit?
Yeah,
And then the floor
yeah,
caved in?
like
Yeah.
it was insane. Like house parties went crazy. Yeah,
That
I
sucks
think
for
Staten
those-
Island got
That
it.
sucks for those
Staten
parents.
Island.
Sucks for that grandma.
Yeah,
She's all right.
Just like she said, Staten Island there was like
They have
more
bigger houses out
opportunity.
here.
Yeah, bigger houses.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know, it's hard to throw a huge
know-
house party in, a semi-attached house in
Little
Brooklyn.
apartment.
Hey,
We
James,
used to throw
chill,
basement
James.
parties. We used to throw
Yeah.
basement parties. Little
Chill,
dingy
James.
basements.
I
We had
feel
a
like
great time.
Brooklyn house parties like happen more organically though. Like I feel like just people like showed up and it became like a house party. Like Staten
Yeah,
Island house
we had to
parties, like,
plan it and
like
shit.
yo, you going to so and so's house on
Yeah.
Saturday night? Be there at 8:00. You know, Brooklyn was just like, yo, I got people
They'd
coming.
be like,
over.
yeah, unless you go to Wagner
I'm
High
telling
School, then
you.
you can't come.
Telling you,
Right.
a lot
You don't
of
like Wagner.
our parties were not really like parties at somebody's house. We would just go to the park.
Yeah.
What park you going to? 186. All right, I'll be there. And we should just chill by the jungle gym or whatever, just drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40s.
Drink 40, smoke weed.
Old English. You guys ever have Old English before?
no.
I think I'm gonna get one later.
In Old English.
Yeah, they're like still $2.
Malt liquor is disgusting.
The greatest thing ever.
That's the crazy shit.
I remember like one time like before like obviously we were 21. We used to hang outside like the liquor stores. Used to catch like a 23-year-old kid going in there, be like, "Yo, could you?"
Yeah,
get
you give
it?
me a bottle.
And like we didn't know shit back then. Like so he comes out with this bottle of the Georgie vodka. It was like a jug.
Oh
Yeah,
my
$2
god,
and
It's
the
like the
fucking
worst
$2.35.
tasting
worst.
vodka.
Oh.
of all time.
$2.50.
Yeah,
for
it's
that
a-
jug.
We used to drink E&J.
But we were
Oh
like
my
we were like so
God.
ecstatic that we had like a
EJ
gallon
days.
of
Liquor,
vodka.
That's all we could afford.
Yeah, then
The
we
good
went.
life.
We would go to like McDonald's. We'd all get like supersized cups
Life was simple.
and put like a little bit of a mixed drink in it, and then we'd walk around the neighborhood. But it was like the worst tasting vodka.
I remember
Oh,
we
yeah.
used to drink
100%.
Hypnotic too. Hypnotic was like
Ooh,
Hypnotic was great, though.
Hypnotic.
Hypno was good too.
The Incredible Hulk,
Yep.
Hypnotic with the Henny.
Henderson, yep.
That was what the fuck? Hypnotic with Henny? Like, what were we thinking?
Yeah, we had some
about
good
the
stuff.
Four
Back then. Remember the
Locos?
original Four Locos?
Four Locos.
Oh my
Those
God,
shits?
yeah.
we
They
were
suck
around for
now.
like the
Blackout.
originals. Yeah, that was the first time I ever got blackout.
The cocaine Four Locos. The
Yeah.
shit that you would have
Yeah.
one of them be tweaking for like 30
Two
minutes.
sips,
you're
you're
Yeah.
done.
And then you was in the bathroom doing something. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Four Locos were nuts.
Four Locos with a shit.
And if
Are
you had
guys,
two,
are you guys happy or sad that we didn't have like camera phones back then? Because I love the
No,
fact
I'm
that like
happy.
nobody
I'm
saw
happy
anything.
too.
no, I'm
But
happy.
I
We went
wish
to
I had like
EDC.
memories of it.
We went to
Oh
EDC
my
New
God.
York
Yeah, that's true.
years ago, and then he had a GoPro, and like the footage on that
You
thing.
don't wanna see the
You don't want
footage
to.
on
It was disgusting. Disgusting.
You don't
It's
wanna
like-
see the
He's like,
footage
Chris,
on
how you doing? I'm like, I'm great. How are you? Yeah. Let's go to that stage.
And then when I looked at it, I'm
Yeah.
like,
you have water?
and our heads at the time were like, oh, we were just having fun. We had a good time. I looked at that video.
You
I'm
look
like,
it back
yo,
and you're like,
I'm
fuck.
like, people looking bugged out. This kid's eyes were fucking everywhere. Then I turned the camera to me. I look like I'm dead. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. I'm like, throw
Up
this.
for 3 days.
I threw that shit out. I didn't even want anybody.
You go into the
to see
diner.
it.
Can I get a
burnt it.
chicken cutlet sandwich? You take like one bite of it, throw it up
Yeah.
everywhere.
I would eat for fucking 6 days.
I was skinny though. I look great.
yeah, right? That's the best part.
All right, so we got Staten Island that round.
Thank you. Thank you, good stuff.
Which borough was the better place to be at for the 4th of July?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Coney
Coney
Island.
Island. I was about to say, yeah.
Like,
Not even that,
We have
just
our
the-
little thing here at the beach, but it's nothing compared to Coney.
Not even that. Block parties.
Block parties.
That's-
yeah.
that's
We had
true,
13th Avenue.
74th Street. Shout
40th
out to
Street.
74th Street.
74th Street. We used to like
Bro,
destroy the
blow-
block.
We used to blow up Brooklyn. You think Coney Island was bad? We used to blow up that
The
block.
cops would like just sit there.
blow up that block.
Like it was ridiculous.
For
Power
hours.
lines, like fireworks hitting power lines, people's cars getting destroyed. We didn't give a fuck.
Barbecue in the middle of the street.
People
That
shooting
shit
guns
was
in the
crazy.
air. Like it was the sickest
Turn
time ever. So yeah, 74th.
We gotta bring that
Shout
back.
out to 40th Street, right? 40th Street had a big
40th
one.
Street had a big
And 13th
one.
Avenue had a big
And
one.
then John D.I. Shout out to John D.I. too.
13th
He,
Avenue.
yeah.
We're
he-
actually doing a live show on our podcast for the 4th of July at the guy John Diaz's house. Like,
Ooh.
he
Oh, wow.
actually brings it to a whole nother level. Like he gets a DJ, he gets a smoke machine. His is more of like other parts of Brooklyn. It's like a regular your tables are outside, you barbecue outside,
Right.
like a regular Brooklyn block party shit. Like he throws like a party. Like you think you're at like a club when you're over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
When the sun comes down and he's throwing the fireworks, people like there's like 75 people back there dancing.
like the cops don't even bother to pull in because like it's in an alleyway.
John Diaz got that block.
So
on
like
lock.
people, it's like blocked off. So the
crazy.
cops are just fucked. Like,
Those
We
are
love
the
you,
best
John.
times. The best
Shout
kinds
out.
of
he's still
parties.
keeping it going. Like honestly, everybody's
Every
moving
year.
out, and like he's the only one that's really keeping
Every
it
year,
alive,
bro.
you know?
Every year. He's there every year. He won't ever stop. Shout out to John.
Might have to make a trip.
Come by.
Come, you'll have. I'm telling you, have a blast.
We're gonna do it up for the episode. We're gonna have
Nice.
like a lot of guest appearances and stuff. It's gonna be dope. We're excited for that. I wish we could fast forward.
Shit.
Yeah.
I wish we could just fast forward to get out of this cold weather. I'm
What do
over
we
this.
got?
Yeah, right.
February,
Oh my
March,
God.
April, May, June, July.
Yeah, we got some time. We got some time. You know,
All right, so we got Brooklyn on that one. Question number 4.
Okay.
What was a better place to hang out when growing up? Was it the Conference House Park or Dyker?
Fuck yeah.
Conference House Park. I don't even know what that is.
Right by my
Can
house. It's
I-
beautiful
yeah,
there. I go
no.
running there all the time. It's nice.
Can somebody explain to me what that is?
Right by my house.
My
It's
son,
like,
my
Right,
Staten
Right,
Island
like I
people.
can't even explain to you. That's how whack it is. Like, no.
Have you ever been to Dyker Park?
Yes.
I've seen the Christmas lights.
Yeah,
That's about it.
That's my shit. That's a thing for me every year.
Yeah. So I mean, Dyker Park is just humongous.
It's huge. Yeah,
humongous.
there's so much going on
You
there.
can get lost in there. You just do whatever you.
and
need
then
to
we had
do.
like the hookah lounge right on the corner. Like Brooklyn was big for hookah lounges growing up because
Yeah.
that's the only place we
growing
went
up.
into.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, no, they don't have a lot, but they had like what was that Sababa lounge they had on the corner.
Sababa.
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, and
The conference house, it has nice views, like of the water and shit. But
yeah, it's nice for like running.
right, serenity.
I don't know. I used to hear some like pretty weird stories about Conference House and stuff like that. Because I walk out of my backyard, I'm in Conference Park, and like obviously like it's a big thing with like people are going there for like haunted stuff because apparently it's very
Yeah.
Is
very
it?
yeah
Interesting.
apparently it's like a big thing with like paranormal.
Sometimes if like people like are
I
not
don't
from
fuck with
Staten
that.
Island and I have to
Yeah.
defend Staten Island, I'll be like, oh, come to Conference House.
And I-
Park.
and I heard,
it's like,
like,
oh,
when,
she asked me to bring me to an island. I wrote.
I also heard like when like like sorority and like fraternity like hazing was like a real thing. Like they used to like just drop people off inside in the woods there and like tell
like
them
stick
like, oh, you gotta
stick
find your
twigs
way.
up their ass and shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that happened.
South,
But definitely
South
Dyker.
Shore
Dyker's
shit.
definitely the-
South Shore
interesting.
that's big on like twigs, right?
Yeah, like, whoa.
That's the thing.
You stand out.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the guy at District. I keep mentioning him on my podcast.
Who?
He's into that. I don't know his name, but
Carmine?
No.
Wally?
Carmine's a good guy. No, there's a guy that hangs out at the Staten Island bars, and he's into like humiliation. So like
That's his
yeah.
kink.
That's like his thing, yeah. So like you said, twigs, and he likes things done with tree branches.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like a thing.
Interesting.
Sounds like a splinter.
I gotta get the kid's name. Hopefully he doesn't sue me for defamation. He probably would like it. He likes humiliation.
There you
It's
go.
better than
Doing it around the
humiliating on a podcast. You know?
Doing it for free.
Exactly.
All right,
thank
question number 5. Which borough has the more fake gangsters?
Stand out.
Yeah.
Staten Island.
I don't
yeah.
know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, but that's like,
I ain't
Both,
gonna lie.
I feel like
to you.
it's
honestly.
split down the middle.
Brooklyn. Everybody's father's a gangster. Everybody's cousin is.
Everybody, just because
somebody.
they're from Brooklyn, they feel gangster.
Fuck
Like,
out.
Probably.
Yeah.
like what?
They're embarrassing over there too. I ain't gonna lie. I love Brooklyn, but there's just some kids that are just.
The thing was like with the just
Lost.
because like you affiliated with like a certain avenue doesn't mean that you're a gangster. You know what I mean? Like different like in Brooklyn, like different avenues would affiliate with each other and then fight the other avenue. So they would automatically think because you're a part of that clique, you're a gangster. So yeah, like those are fake gangsters.
Well,
Staten Island like has like the more
What classifies you as a gangster?
again like you're affiliated with a legit gang.
Yeah.
You're a part of the
Right.
mob. You're MS-13. You're a Blood. You're a Crip. You're
See,
a Latin
that
King.
to
you're
me
Latin
doesn't
Queen.
mean you're a gangster.
No.
To me, no.
Oh, if you're about that action.
Gangster to me means you hold like like you're 10 toes down, bro. Like you're about your business. Like like that to me is what a gangster is. Obviously, if you have like family members that are part of a mob or a gang or something like that, then
We know kids. We do know kids that like are like parents, are somebody's,
Yeah.
and then they would act like they were somebody's because of their parents, which makes you the biggest
that
fucking jerk off
doesn't
of
make
all
you
time.
that
Yeah.
doesn't make you
Like you're
nothing.
actually more of a bitch that you need to mention that your father's somebody, and when you're in an
Yeah, you
altercation,
see?
than handling your own business.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my answer. It's Brooklyn.
because there's it's so crazy.
Yeah.
You know how many times we would go out and get. Do you know who my father is? I don't care.
It's
who
like
your
why you
father is.
asking me who
Right.
your
What the
fucking
fuck?
father?
Do
is?
you know
What
who
does
your
that matter?
father is?
It's like
I
me and you
could
were fighting. What does it matter who your dad is?
I could care less who the fuck your father is.
And like calling people when you're in a fight, it's like yo, handle
Yeah.
your business. You're right.
But I
That's
think
so-
with Staten Island, it's like because motherfuckers know that people aren't even gonna come to Staten Island to check. They be acting big. Like if they go to a different borough, they be like, "Yeah, I'm gangsta," because they know that nobody's gonna make the
Nobody's
trip
gonna
to
come
Staten
to,
Island to
yeah.
check to
every
fact check.
Yeah.
that
every
shit.
time growing up, Staten Island kids would come to Salty Dog, which I could say was our bar for like a good amount of years. Like we used to hold it down in there. It was all our boys. They would get flipped every single time. I don't even know why people kept going. They just kept getting flipped like every
Yeah.
single just because like they were in there talking to like our women and like I don't know. It was just And like we knew like who is this fucking kid? Where's he from? And then I'd be like, oh, he's from
Well,
Staten
it was
Island.
young. It
Like,
was a
ah,
territory.
you know? And then we would always fight when we'd come out to Staten Island. We were just like every time we'd come out here we would get.
But that's just
we were just young.
being yo. I was
jerk-offs.
just gonna say being young. That shit don't really happen anymore. But yeah, it was just more of a territorial thing. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting old.
Can't
We're
be
getting
doing
old.
that shit.
We're flashbacking right now. You know, now we don't do shit.
But
Drink old fashions.
still get down.
Nah, I haven't got down in a long time. I don't even know.
It's
If,
not.
I don't know if my hands work
Not
anymore.
over stupid shit anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
I think
after
Staten
the
Island
six.
has faker people. Getting back to it, I think they have more fake.
Probably now.
Yeah,
Fake gangsters.
Yeah.
Fake gangsters.
they get people.
You guys said Staten Island.
a lot of them. Like I said,
Yeah.
a lot of people move from Brooklyn out here, and they sell their house in Brooklyn, and then all of a sudden they're in a multi-million-dollar home,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they act like who they are,
Exactly.
who they know. And
Yeah.
if you grew up in Brooklyn, your parents are from Brooklyn, somewhere down the line, some family member is going to be affiliated with something. That was just a way of life there.
Yeah.
But just because your mom's uncle, who's like your great uncle, was part of the five families, doesn't mean that you're a fucking
Yeah, I know. Like he's dead jerk off.
You're like John
Like,
Gotti.
nobody cares, bro.
yeah.
You wait.
He's
till-
in Sing Sing, brother. You ain't getting
No, it's stupid.
James,
it's dumb out
you
here.
wait till you get to Brooklyn, bro. I'm gonna show you.
I'm saying they're faker out here. Man. I just think
I love you, James.
I feel like Brooklyn kids, even though they all want to pretend they all know people, at least I feel like Brooklyn kids will quicker fight a one-on-one fight
fathers
with somebody.
probably are
Yeah.
gangsters.
Yeah,
like I ain't
yeah.
trying
Staten Island,
to
I feel
tell you
like-
that they're not.
They'll
but-
make
I
it
feel
a
like
whole
Staten Island out
fucking
here will
thing.
do say whatever they got to say to try to get out of a fight. They'll say who they think they know.
But I
You'll
will
get
say, like,
drunk.
no like when we were growing up, like we would get into fights. We would settle it that way in the neighborhood, and then when it was over, it was over. Now, all it is like telephone games.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, my
100%.
father's gonna call you and threaten you. It's like, okay.
You know what's the
Yeah,
funny shit? You know what's the
exactly.
funny shit I ever hear when they say that the father wants to have a sit down. Yo,
Yeah,
listen to me
I'm
right
on a
now.
maid
I
guy.
got into
Sit
listen to
down.
me right now. I got into a fight with somebody. After we had the fight, yo, the father called me and asked me if I wanted to have a sit down. I said, yo, I am 18 years old. I said, what you having a sit down with me? I said, go talk to your son. I said, go figure this shit out. I said, I don't know what to tell you. But like a grown man, like I'm talking about like a 50, 60-year-old man wanted to sit, asking me if I had somebody to have a sit down with him. Like if I had like an older head to come have a sit down
Oh,
with
nah.
him.
Like a sit down means it's two gangsters.
Yeah.
And they're settling gangster
What
shit.
are we sitting down for?
Like
we
a
fought.
mediation?
I'm a street
What
kid
the
from the
fuck?
neighborhood, and
We
you're sitting
fought
down with me.
over a
like,
fucking girl. Like, what do you care?
Did you win?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to have a
He
sit
wanted
down.
to have to sit down.
Yeah.
Like, listen, don't do
Felt
that
like
shit
a
again.
bitch. Shout out to that
He
kid.
was like, don't beat up my son again, please.
Right.
Mediation.
I get it, but I didn't do nothing. Like, I didn't jump him. Bro, we fought the fair. When you lost, you
Kids
lost.
are still like in the
Shake your-
neighborhood, like
shake
doing
your
that
hand.
neighborhood shit. Like we say things on our podcast, people come up to us like, "Oh, that neighborhood didn't like that." I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your fucking neighborhood not
Right.
liking shit. I'm gonna be 30, bro. Fuck you. Like, what are you kidding me? Get a fucking job.
Yeah.
It's like I'm in Tottenville now, motherfucker.
Yeah, really. Try to find me. You
No
know
off on the side of the street parking out
I
here.
fucking
Yeah.
sneeze. I'm in Jersey, baby. You can't find me nowhere. Fuck that.
Now it's different. Now it's different. It's
Oh,
back in the
man.
day.
All right, so Brooklyn won that round.
Hell yeah.
So they're up 2-1.
What do we? I was just gonna say. What's
We're
the
into
point
round
then?
4 now. You're up 2-1. Brooklyn's
We're up
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Going
What is
to
it?
round
5
4.
rounds?
Yep.
Tied? No.
Round 4, question 1.
Okay.
What's scarier, a giant Brooklyn rat or the Staten Island turkeys?
Staten Island turkeys are fucking gangster.
The
Like,
rat.
those are the real gangsters of Staten Island. I think.
Yeah.
Like, they go out in the middle of traffic and will just stand there. They
Yeah,
don't give
don't
a
give a
fuck.
fuck.
Like,
And
And if you hit them, your car's total.
yeah,
It's like hitting a deer.
ruin your whole morning.
And then they put out like their wings and stuff, and then they
Right.
start like trying to
They
press
flex
you.
on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of those.
They
guys.
I
like
know.
grab your food and they be like
they're
jumping
on,
the.
They're on heroin.
Yeah. And at one point, it was only in that like South Beach area where they were.
True.
No, they're in town.
They're
But
all
now
over
they're
now.
everywhere.
They're in
yeah.
Staten
I,
Island.
see,
So,
I
over
once
now.
seen one in Staten Island with a blunt in his mouth.
yeah.
I seen one with a cream cheese bagel from the
Yeah.
bagel box.
I seen one. I seen one with a blunt in his mouth. I mean, Brooklyn rat is nasty too, though. I
They're
mean,
huge. They're like
they're
cats.
Yeah, but they're not gonna
disgusting.
press you. They're gonna
They
run
come,
away.
they get what they need, and they go. Like, you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
And I
The
feel like
turkeys want to do shit.
in Brooklyn, you're not gonna get it. Like New
They're
York,
gonna take
New York
advantage of you.
City, you're gonna get more of the big
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
I used to
True.
be
New York
in-
City, there.
I've
Manhattan?
seen
Yeah.
a rat.
Yeah,
Oh
those
my
things
God.
aren't skipping meals in New York City.
I've
I don't
seen
know
a
what's
rat
going
in
on
Harlem.
over there.
Crocs.
Yeah.
Bro,
You wanna
I've
talk about a
seen rat in
shitbag
Harlem
borough?
like this?
Manhattan.
Right.
All right.
Mm.
We're
Yo,
talking about
nowadays,
the two
yeah.
better of the boroughs
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know? Manhattan.
Yeah, walking in Manhattan at like
Queens.
2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, you see all the rats just like
Oh
running
my
down
gosh,
the street.
no.
It's
Paying
disgusting.
$3,000, your roommate is a
Yeah.
fucking rat.
Crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
The rat's paying $1,700.
exactly.
Oh, a feral rat.
Yeah.
That's what you are. A feral
Remember that? You
rat.
remember that video of that rat like carrying the pizza down the stairs?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, a whole slice of pizza.
Yeah.
whole slice
And
of
they're
pizza,
supposed
yeah.
to be like hiding or scared.
Yeah,
they don't give a
They
shit,
don't give a fuck.
bro.
Those
They're
New
just
York rats,
walking.
like, yo, say something.
Yeah,
disgusting.
No, but these Staten Island turkeys, man, they don't give a shit, bro.
They-
They don't give a
They're
shit.
getting worse. They're getting worse.
I have
They're
a I have a
standing up
9
to
I have a
people.
95-pound Doberman. He's a pretty big dog. And these turkeys like just on my lawn like squaring up with my dog, and I'm just like, yo, my dog could rip this thing to shreds, and these turkeys just like they
Don't- yeah,
they
no.
wings
Yeah,
out,
but
bro.
it's like 10 of them,
Yeah.
and they're like rolling deep.
Yeah, they're gangsters too, man. They
It's-
roll like
I'm
fucking-
telling you.
You can't even eat those turkeys.
Yeah.
Right,
No.
that's what I'm saying. Like, just shoot
You
the
can't
bitch.
even eat them?
No, they're
I
like
don't
toxic.
think you can shoot them either.
Bro, they're Staten Island turkeys. You
Yeah.
can eat one?
Yeah,
I want my turkey to come from somewhere classy, like fucking Idaho or something. I
Right.
don't want to have a Staten Island turkey.
These Staten Island turkeys are eating shit.
Yeah, like BLTs.
Literally.
yeah, they're picking up needles from Midland Beach.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
shooting up.
Fucking spicy chili Doritos. So like,
Yeah, Spicy Show Doritos are
Yeah,
dope,
no,
bro.
they got it. The turkeys out here, I think.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you were talking about
turkeys
spicy chili Doritos. I love those. In the purple bag. You know?
Yeah, purple bag is the best. 100%.
All right,
got any
yeah,
of
so
them
we
in the
got Staten
studio?
Island on that one.
Got the chips back in?
All right, I guess I think this is gonna be Brooklyn pretty easily. Coney Island or Cedar Grove for the beaches.
I will say that Cedar Grove has a nice beach. Like if you drive all the way down McLean,
Is,
it's
yeah,
clean.
it is. But it's like that's like a fucking private beach.
Because no one
You
goes
could
there.
go.
That's why.
Yeah, like, but no, it is public, but like nobody goes there. Like when you say you're going to the beach, it's like South Beach, Midland Beach. Like Cedar Grove
Right.
is like you gotta.
Coney
I don't
Island is
know.
disgusting too.
I don't think
Coney Island's gross.
I've ever been in the water on this side of.
Coney Island
It's
is-
actually really
Yeah.
nice. Somehow, some way, they have a clean patch of water.
I'll go
and
to
clean
Jersey.
sand.
I'll pay to go to Jersey to go to the beach out there. I'll go
Yeah,
to Coney
Jersey.
Island. I'll go all the way out to Rockaway before I
Growing
go to
up,
the beach.
Coney Island was like fun though. Like West 33rd.
Yeah, like I don't
hanging
feel
out.
like I go there for the water. I go there for the.
Yeah,
vibe.
I go there to chill. Yeah, like
Yeah.
to drink on the beach.
Like all the
but
neighborhood kids would meet
not
up on
to-
one street. They'd be chilling.
Not to go in the water. The water is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about dirty water?
Oh
One
my
time we
God.
walked in
Fucking
there and
horrible.
remember we were at the beach together hanging out. And we walked into the bathroom and there was just a big crack bowl. Bro, it was huge. It was like a
we
snowball
didn't,
of
and
crack.
remember we were gonna take it,
What?
but we got nervous to take it because we didn't know if
We
someone
thought it
was
was like a
outside
drug.
looking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We didn't know.
I thought there,
would've
so
took
I
it,
thought we were
broke
gonna.
that bitch down,
I wanted
you know?
to, but I felt
Sell
like
that
somebody
shit.
would have had to like. I felt like the cops were waiting outside and waiting for somebody to take that.
Right, right. That was the
So I'm
plan.
like, you know what? Let me not just
It
do
was a
it.
stick up.
Angie's like, I know
Oh
it's
my
set up when I
God.
see
Chris
one.
wanted to shoot it up. I told him not.
Hell no.
I'm like, we can make money today.
That's what I was. The first thing that came to
Yeah,
mind. I
right?
said,
Like-
shit.
I think crack only goes for like 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like 25.
Hey, yo, like like the guy that drives the car in the thing. What
Crack.
crack. Anybody want crack?
Was
Oh,
that
he
Dave
sold that.
Chappelle back in
Needles,
the day?
needles, needles. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, so we got Brooklyn on that one. Better place is it rolling roaster or on a roll?
Neither.
Yeah, Kelly don't like either one of them.
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion.
But rolling roaster is definitely better than on a roll.
Maybe
On a roll
Kelly.
sucks.
Kelly, we gotta get you back to roll roaster guy. I don't know why you don't like it. Why? What's the matter with it?
You had a bad
What's-
experience with the
Did you have a
corn
bad
fritters?
Tell
experience
us
or
who
what?
hurt you.
You don't like a roast beef with
Who
cheese?
hurt
I heard
Well,
you.
I think the
Fast
corn fritters
food.
hurt his stomach.
I think it's like overrated. It's just like
It
fast
is.
food and like
It is. It's
what's
fair.
so special? about
Did
it.
you have the roast beef and cheese, or you went like a different route?
I've been
and
there
got-
many times.
Yeah.
It's just
Did you
It's
spin the
just,
wheel on your
mid.
it's
birthday?
just not it for
it's
you.
mid. I did.
Oh.
It's mid though. I
Yo,
like
they
the
have great
lemonade,
lemonade.
though.
I'll
The
tell you that
lemonade
much.
got it.
Lemonade is unreal.
Lemonade got it.
from Rolling Roaster.
And a Western burger too. That's a low key.
Western
That's,
is where it's at.
that's a low key
Yeah,
one.
good. I
together
think
right there.
what's the other spot? Brennan and Carr is better than
Brendan and Carr's.
Yeah, that's
will
different
blow-
though, man.
will
That's like
blow
a sit
both.
down, like you're getting like a sit down sandwich.
It's
Yeah.
it's a sit down sandwich, but it's basically the same exact food. But Brendan and Carr blows both of them out of the water.
I just had L&B for the first time in a while.
what do you like better, Brendan and Carl or John's Deli?
Brendan and Carr. John's Deli's not that good. John's
John's
Deli's
Deli's roast
Deli,
beef
I love-
is stupid.
Nah,
I love
John's
John's
Deli
Deli.
is
John's Deli to
overrated.
me is-
That shit is overrated, and it's mad expensive. And the original one is
You
not
just
on
lost- you just
Stillwell
lost your
Avenue no
Brooklyn
more.
card
It's
right
on
there when you
13th
just said that.
Avenue. So get it right, people. 13th Avenue and 80.
I feel like every
3rd Street.
borough has a John's Deli.
Well, now they moved
Yeah.
out. Now
Right?
they're on
Like,
Staten
we
Island.
have
now,
one.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the original
We
John's.
have,
The
a
original.
few, we have a few John's Delis.
Yeah, I think one of ours closed down, right?
The one in Port?
Yeah,
He closed?
I think.
Well, now
No, I
he
think
moved to
they're
New York.
open. The
Oh,
one,
okay,
the one
okay,
that used to
okay.
be on Highland closed.
Okay. Yeah, that's the I was thinking
The
of
one
that
over
one
here,
too.
I think. Is
I live
still
here
open.
now. I know.
Yeah.
I know neighborhoods.
I know.
He's on New York.
Yeah.
I have the full one.
I
John
wonder if
Stowe
he'll
is
do
the
better
shit. I love
there.
John Stowe.
Rolling
You
roast is
roast
Rolling
your
roast is better than
Brooklyn
Alvaro.
Fog, though.
100%.
Yeah, you agree.
Well, it's the
Right?
same thing. But Rolling Roast is better. It's just because it's a better place to go out.
It's more iconic.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely not the same thing, but
Oh, no, I don't.
let you slide on that
we'll
one.
let you slide on that one, James. You wait till you get to Brooklyn, bro. You got
Say it like I didn't grow up in Brooklyn, bro. I was in Bay Ridge last night. I was out till 4:30 in the morning. I still hang out.
You
Bro.
wait till I got there.
Shout out to Baker's Bar. My boy Jesse. How many Staten Islanders do you think know 70% of their restaurants originated from Brooklyn?
How many, like, percentage wise?
Yeah, that's what the question
That's
is.
a good question. I'm gonna defer that to you guys. How many do you think know that, like, it's pretty much everything?
How many of us care?
That's
That's
a
the
real
real
Even better
question.
question, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Because
Yeah.
That was
nobody-
whoever
nobody
wrote that
knows
question's
shit.
a dick. Whoever created the script and wrote these questions down, he's a loser.
What do you think?
I mean, they have to know.
But do they appreciate it?
Patricia's, whatever.
Patricia's is
You know
from
what I mean?
Patricia's.
No, you
Royal-
say that,
you say
that, but I
Crown.
know a lot of people that like were born out here in Staten Island that have never like been off the island, which I find
Which
crazy.
is wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of people I know that have like oh you're going to Brooklyn? Like I would never go there. I'm like, it's like
I don't like Brooklyn
You're
either.
staying
12
on the
miles away
island?
from it. You've never been like over the bridge.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's wild.
there's like
Yeah,
a whole
we're-
breed of
we're
people out
3
here
minutes
that
from
like,
Brooklyn right
refuse to leave Staten Island.
Literally
I find that
5
crazy.
minutes away.
Yeah.
Like my house is like 12 minutes away from me.
How many Staten Islanders do I think no? I think the majority of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I'd say, what, 80? 80-20?
Yeah,
I'm going with 80-20.
75%.
Yeah.
But we
All
don't
right,
care.
Question number 5. Who has the social media influencer game on lock right now? Staten Island or Brooklyn?
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
100%.
Scarlettas, DeMonte, Koosh, who else? Jake Bosch. There's a lot more, man.
Yeah.
There's a
Mhm.
lot.
We got
And,
it.
like
And,
podcasting is becoming
Staten
huge.
Island, Staten Island's got it.
Yeah, because everybody moved out of Brooklyn. Like I don't think we really have like crazy social media influencers anymore in Brooklyn. Crazy Vinny from Brooklyn. We have
Big Time Tommy or whatever.
Yeah.
but there's a ton out here.
It's not,
Like the kids that I mentioned just now, and like shout out to them because they started with like not that much like traction, and they worked at it for years
Yeah.
and years and years. Like the Scarletta twins, like they
Yeah.
worked hard at it, and now they're like in the stratosphere. So
Yeah.
you know, DeMonte too.
that
Jake
kid,
Bosch,
those kids were on a Netflix show, right?
Yeah.
Weren't they?
No,
Shout
they
out Nikki and
slaying
JoJo.
slaying it,
Yeah,
and
no,
they're good
those
kids. They
were-
deserve it. You know, all those guys that I
Yeah,
mentioned.
Staten Island will definitely take the social media.
Yeah.
game,
Hey.
yeah, for sure.
I thought Little Mo was from here for like ever. I found out he's not. Queens guy.
Some queen.
Damn it.
Break your heart? Were you upset?
No.
Yeah, you're gonna cry.
I was good. It's tough 2 days, but you know I made it.
Could use that
That's a
crack
tough
ball
2
then,
days.
right?
Right.
Where's that crack ball, Angelo?
Come in
That was,
handy.
Tough 2 days is crazy.
Look at it.
That's why he bought Stormy. That's why he had to go buy the puppy. He's
I
like, had
fucking
a rough
love
2
Stormy.
days. I need a comfort.
No
dog.
slander about Stormy.
Shout out to Stormy.
Stormy's the best. It's my dog.
All right, so Staten Island took that round, so we're all tied up 2-2 going into round 5.
Oh my God. Sudden death.
Sudden death. All right, we got these 5 questions to find out a
James,
winner.
act appropriate, James.
All right, question number 1. Would you rather go to a Staten Island Ferry Hawks game or ride the ferry?
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. You go
That's
ferry.
not. That is not a Brooklyn fucking.
You'll get
Staten
more
Island
action on the ferry than at a fucking Ferry Hawks game. I'll
Yo,
tell you
Wu-Tang
that.
used to sell albums on the ferry. I'd rather the ferry.
You know, I will say though, like the Ferry Hawks management is so much better than that fucking Staten Island Yankees.
I got ghosted by a Staten Island Ferry Hawk.
What is
Oh.
a ferry?
He was too big time.
So, we used to have the Staten Island Yankees Stadium.
Okay.
But then they had new management come in, so now the team is called the Staten Island Ferry Hawks.
Ferry Hawks.
I had met
It was
the owner
when
of the
there was
team. He's
Staten Island
actually
Yankees, it was
really
actually
nice
like a
guy.
single A affiliate of the New York Yankees. So it was like kids in their farm system.
Is it the?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
the
like the
same-
It's not that anymore. Now they have like their
Yeah,
own independent
exactly.
league.
And
It's
they
just
and
like-
they do a lot.
It's like the Havana Bananas like kind of situation now.
What's the Havana Banana?
They have like this league down in like the Carolinas where it's more like fun baseballs.
Fun
You ever see like the
baseballs,
video
not
like
boring ones.
the guys like dancing on like the mound?
So they call themselves the Bananas?
Oh, that's the team name though.
The Havana Bananas,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say that 80 times for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
My brain can't even comprehend how amazing.
But yeah, I
That
feel like you'd
combination.
get more action on a ferry.
Tell us about
ride.
this guy that ghosts you. Let's put him on fucking
Yeah,
blast.
fuck him.
Is he in the majors now?
No.
Definitely not in the majors. He was on that team. Forget that.
Is he proud? to be like a ferry hog? Like he?
Yeah.
Oh, what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, that means
He's got a tattooed on him.
I mean,
Right, like
they make money, just not a lot.
I don't.
You know.
Do we?
No, the dream is to get into the majors. Like, and if he's
Yeah,
in the
well, you're
farm
not doing
system,
it-
he could get there. You
no,
know?
that's not a farm system. The ferry hawks.
I wonder
it's
if
not
I know
like
any
a,
of
Yeah,
it's
but
not
you're
affiliated to
sick.
anything.
You play for
ferry
Staten
hawk?
Island.
Oh,
though.
it's just like a.
It's like an
Who's
independent
looking
league.
at
It's like
that?
Right.
it's like if you played in like Mid Island baseball. It's like they have their own league. It's
Oh,
the
I didn't
Ferry
know
Hawks.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like an affiliate of the Yankees.
No, it used to. No, Staten Island
No.
Yankees used to be
Staten
that.
Island Yankees.
So where did they go?
They just
They-
disappeared.
Yeah, no, I think they went upstate.
Joking.
The single A team. I think they moved them close to like PA.
Where Poughkeepsie? I
Yeah.
like saying that word.
Poughkeepsie,
to
like
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
They're the Poughkeepsie Yankees.
Yeah.
Like they just moved.
Yeah.
You
I
should try
actually
to get
played-
at somebody in Havana Bananas.
Yeah, I should,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, DM one of the guys.
I should.
Should go for it.
So
Honestly, though, the ferry has some sketchy ass people. So
I love it. It's exciting.
yeah, exactly. Like you
Keeps
got to
you on your
fight for your
toes.
life.
Yeah.
Like it used to be like at nighttime you would have to fight for your life. Now it's like
It's an all day.
any
thing.
time of the
Time,
day
8 a.m.
ran down on.
9 a.m.,
What?
yeah.
You see some shit.
Slip on some shit maybe.
If I was homeless, I'd probably like live there. Slip on some shit.
You slip it up there.
Oh my god.
Bodily fluids.
Literally.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
That's nice.
Sounds hot.
But we have new boats. You know.
Yeah.
One of
Sure.
them caught on fire.
Okay.
did it?
Yeah.
Can't catch a
The
break.
Dorothy Day.
Dorothy Day.
The
You guys are saying a
Dorothy
lot
Day.
of cool things.
Yeah. What are these like weird
These,
names?
that's the
Havana
names of
Bananas,
the boat.
Dorothy
I'm
Day.
actually gonna change my who picked the winner because you just threw that thing out. I think those,
All right.
Dorothy Day.
Dorothy Day.
right, they seem to have a little bit more facts.
Yeah.
Now it could be the complete wrong name, and I would have no idea. She could just be saying,
We're never gonna win a
Day.
debate ever.
"Yeah, you are."
No, we're never gonna win.
You wait till
Guys, don't
James.
worry about it.
You wait till James gets
Come
But
up
no,
with- come up
the
with better
ferry's more
answers, bro.
exciting.
Come up with better answers.
I feel like growing up, I used to avoid taking the ferry, but now I'm like, I'll take a boat ride.
It's fun.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's more exciting.
I think I did something wrong growing up with my friends because none of my friends have boats. Like I see all these people like going out with their friends on weekends that have boats, and I'm
Some
like,
of my
"No-
friends don't even
not
have
one of
cars."
my friends that got a boat. Not one. Like no one made it. No,
Got the
not one of my
community
friends is a
boat.
millionaire.
Yeah, I don't have
Took
any-
us out
I don't
of
have
the-
any
out of
friends
the
with
shit.
boats neither.
My friends, I love my friends, but they suck, dude. All right, so I'm gonna give it to the girls on that one. Question number 2: which borough has the strongest sense of community?
Staten Island.
Staten
Staten
Island.
Island.
Facts.
Staten Island. Because it's hard. Because Bensonhurst.
What is
growing
the
up,
what does that mean though?
Like, Brooklyn's too
Social
big.
security.
like,
Yeah, I think it's just
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
more
yeah.
people.
Like
Okay.
Bensonhurst had a strong sense of community, but only for Bensonhurst. Staten Island as a whole borough, everybody
I don't know
kind of
about
sticks
that.
together. During like,
Yeah.
I can't say the word because it's a cancel word somehow, some way. It starts with a C. Remember that big disease that was going on in
Right,
2020?
right.
Everybody in Staten Island came together and they like said, "Go fuck yourself," and it was like a zone that like the government couldn't touch. or, like,
Yeah,
put restrictions
exactly.
on.
Yeah.
You know?
And everybody knows each other here.
Definitely Staten Island.
Okay.
For sure.
I didn't say Angelo.
Nah, they have spoken, so let it be Staten Island.
All right, stand on.
The stat nailing.
You guys better pick it up. You're already down 2 questions in this round. You're agreeing with them, and you want to get mad at me that you never win an
I don't know.
argument.
Staten Island, Staten
good,
Island.
James.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, I think Brooklyn. I think people from like Bensonhurst, like if you grew up in Bensonhurst, like you were proud that you were from Bensonhurst. Like Kitchen
still
Marine
carry it
Park,
with me.
they stuck together. Garrettson Beach, like if you broke it down borough by borough, even though Brooklyn's a lot bigger, so I understand what you're saying, but like individual boroughs, like kids, like, you used to fight other
yeah.
boroughs because you're from, you know,
Just
you're
because
from the
you're from
Bronx, so
another
you're,
borough.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, imagine if you're from Staten Island, the fucking fight that you got into.
yeah.
With the Brooklyn kids.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like Staten Island's like, oh, you're from the North Shore?
Right. Like,
You
oh,
know,
you're
it's
from
just-
Stapleton. I'm from
Yeah.
Manners Harbor.
Yeah. Yeah, what was the beef out here? Park Hill and Stapleton? That
Park
was
Hill
it.
and Stapleton, which are fucking neighbors.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, this is going to be a good one. Which borough has better pizza?
I answered this on mine, and I just said it just for the sake of the debate, and it went viral already, so I'm going to switch my answer. It's definitely Brooklyn. I was just lying on my podcast, you know?
oh my god, I don't know.
If you guys want to watch a podcast with a liar, then watch Intentionally Unintelligent. Brooklyn has the more Brooklyn has the more iconic spots. Staten Island has more of a variety.
Yeah, you guys
True.
got the dollar slice. That's cute. But
L&B,
L&B, I love L&B.
L&B,
A&S.
Da Vinci, J&S, right?
you got Danino's.
Keep
The
going.
Forest.
You got a lot more, bro.
The Farah's, Lenny's,
Crispy.
close,
Bono's and-
Crispies.
On one Brooklyn block, there's like 15 pizzerias.
Right.
It's like your bagel slows out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that quality is better too. That's not
I had L&B the
I
other
think a
day. It
bad,
was
I think a
crazy. It
bad
was so
Brooklyn
good.
slice still beats out a lot of places. Bad good slices. I think Brooklyn is just, I don't know what it is.
Brooklyn's
They just
got
make
the
better pizza.
slice.
I don't
You
know
guys
what it
got the bagels. We'll take the slice.
Yeah, you guys got the slice. I think
Yeah.
we got the bagels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Brooklyn took that.
All right.
one.
So what's the scoring?
I'm
there,
not even gonna
James?
tell you. So just try to win. All right.
You wait till you
Just try to win.
I don't want you to change your answers. You get nervous. Question number 4: District or Salty Dog?
Oh shit.
District.
Yeah.
I love District. I
No,
was
just go sit over there, bro. Just go sit over there.
Nah. Growing up, it was Salty Dog.
Salty Dog.
Now, growing up, it was Salty.
Are we talking? I was just gonna say, we're talking about back in the day. We're talking
Right,
about now.
right.
And I
You
don't
gotta
think
go
they-
by like when you were
We're talking
going out.
about
You gotta go
now.
like you think
Right
like,
now
in
we're
your-
going
like prime Salty Dog versus prime
Oh,
District.
prime
You know what I
Salty
mean?
Dog.
Like,
Not even
Prime
a
Salty
question.
Dog, no
Not even a
question.
What do you guys think?
do you guys go out to the District?
You
or
guys
where
don't
do
even
go
like
out?
District.
On the island.
I'm
You
not.
can see
Yeah,
it.
I'm not a humongous fan of District, so I feel like they got.
So what's the place like you would go out to over here? What's like your?
I don't even know. Like, I kind of do my own shit, so it's like I rather create my own experience.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. What about you?
That was deep.
I used to go to District a lot,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's like faded out.
Yeah.
Retro Republic probably, or maybe I don't like Kettle actually. Retro Republic.
Vibey. I'm more of like a hop shop coupe girly. Like get drunk at the hop shop and then.
Yeah.
That's why you.
Throw up
That's
at the
why you
coop.
look familiar. I used
Yeah.
to bounce there.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah, I see you there.
Yeah, I'm a hop shop. girly.
Frequently.
Yeah.
That's why you look
Shit,
familiar.
just in the back throwing up.
Yeah, like, let's do
Getting
it again.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the hop shop because it's like popping there, and then the coupe is like dark, low lit.
I went to the coop one time. I thought I was gonna
Speakeasy
get
vibes.
murdered. Like when I was walking
Yeah.
in, I was, just like, I was like, what are you taking me to?
You
my
can't
friend
see
was
through
like,
the windows.
Yeah,
It's
my
kind
friend
of
was,
like
my
crazy.
friend was like, no, it's a dope chill spot. I'm like, you're gonna fucking kill me. Like,
Yeah.
the windows are completely blacked out. Like you can't see in, you
Don't know
can't see
what
out.
the fuck's going on
Yeah.
in there. It's cash only. It's
Yeah.
like really.
I like
that's
cash
how you know
only
you're in a
places.
fucked
It
up
usually
spot.
means
Yeah.
they're good spots when they're cash only.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
It's like you take your dog to a groomer, it's cash only. It's like, why? What are you doing to the dog?
Yeah.
Why is it cash only? Why can't you take credit card, bro?
Salty Dog was a different experience in life, man.
100% Salty Dog.
No,
that
you
place
know what
was
else we
crazy.
have?
I'm scared to see
Ghetto
what
as
James
fuck,
Van
Joe
right now.
Broadway's.
I'm terrified.
Yeah,
Oh my
terrible.
Joe
God.
Broadway's and Whiskey Hideaways. Well,
Nobody goes there.
fuck Whiskey Hideaways. What was it before?
Whiskey Hideaway is a banging French onion soup.
What was it before
Charlie
Whiskey
Brown's.
Holidays? Holidays.
Charlie Brown's. Was that
Bootleggers. Bootleg
Bootleg
Wings.
Wings.
Like
Yeah,
what?
bootlegs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bootlegs was the shit.
Bootlegs.
Bootlegs was the shit.
Shout out to Bootlegs.
Oh man, I miss them.
Me too.
I don't know. Those are my vibes.
Shout out to Bootlegs, but nah, it's Salty Dog.
Yeah, no. Salty Dog was just a different vibe back in the day.
Yeah.
Man.
Hell
Salty Dog
yeah,
was just
baby.
if you like grew up in Brooklyn,
You
you
were
went
there.
to Salty Dog at some point in your night.
There we go, James.
1,000%.
He's finally
It was like
coming
you
to
went
a
to
sense.
Salty Dog.
He knows what
It
he's
was like
doing.
you went
He's
to
going to
Salty
the
Dog
Irish
and then
next
like you
weekend.
end your night by like Cebu and Trace.
Yeah.
You know, it was like
Or in
by that
somebody's
point you were
fucking
hammered.
basement.
You want to do a little dancing, the music with
Yeah.
Trace was a dope spot too.
Yeah.
All right, so question number 5: Who would win in a fight, a Midland Beach girl or a Gravesend girl?
This girl's girl.
Midland Beach.
Midland Beach.
There's
Stand on
there's
it.
not a lot of
Let me
girls
see, let me
in.
see your fist.
I'm
Let me see your fist out
feisty.
there.
There's not a
Oh,
lot of
nails.
girls. There's not a lot of girls in.
I'm
in
feisty.
Gravesend,
I'm not
though.
gonna lie.
Yeah, there's not a lot of girls in Grey's
not
Anatomy.
a lot
The
of
few that
girls
I
in
know are
Grey's
pretty
Anatomy.
raunchy. And there's I think there's
Yeah,
What's
but they
like
don't
what's like a big public school out here? Like
Out here?
yeah, like what's like picture like
I
a
don't
girl
know.
from
61.
Utrecht.
Ask them.
61.
Picture like a girl from
72.
Utrecht fighting a girl from like a school
It
out here.
depends,
Oh,
man.
like
We got
New
some.
York?
So
We
you
had
gotta
some.
think
We
of,
had
like,
some.
something like that.
We had some like
Made some fighters, bro.
raunchy Spanish girls that were in
no,
Utrecht that
definitely.
fucking
Utrecht is
Yo,
smacked.
crazy.
who is the chick that we went to
They
school
used to
with?
try to fight us all the time when we would go for like Curtis games and shit. I was on cheerleading, so.
Oh, were you?
Oh yeah. With
Yeah.
the
Oh
New
my
Utrecht,
God,
New Utrecht
Curtis.
and
Yeah,
Curtis
they
had
were
a man.
fucking evil.
What?
Like,
Curtis, yeah.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2014.
Oh, so you were like a year behind?
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was like 2 years.
You guys
behind
booted us out of the
yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yo.
Every time
It was
we lost, it was against Curtis.
crazy.
Remember Larry Gashi and Frank Sinagra that year? They lost to Curtis
Yeah,
too.
we lost to
Yo.
Curtis.
And that was to go to the championship. I
Yeah.
remember that game. And they were
Yes.
like, remember they on the stage,
See
get
that
your ass
for
over the
life.
bridge. I was fighting everybody.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Curtis Warriors, baby.
Nah, Curtis has a good football team.
Yeah.
Had a very
They
good
do.
Shout out
Had
to
a very
Dominic
good
Easley.
football team.
I got to.
If you're saying
I don't really
Gra-
know nobody from Midland Beach. You know what I mean?
If
Like,
you're
I don't know.
saying Gravesend, I don't know any
All right, so
girls
say
from
like a Brooklyn girl versus a Staten
Staten
Island
Island?
girl.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
for sure.
You're
All
gonna
right,
get
so
some.
that's
You get
what
some
like
girls
that.
from. If
Like,
you're
what's the
wearing,
toughest area out here? It's probably down this end, right?
Was that the last question?
The Tottenville girls ain't putting up no fight. They're gonna pull
Yeah,
some
they're
hair.
not.
Let me
and
tell you
stuff.
Decide to
something.
debate this question.
if
Yeah, it
you
is.
if you see a
You
girl,
just better go at it. You know, you just better fucking.
It's fucking Brooklyn. Brooklyn
you
against
better-
Staten Island.
you better-
Brooklyn
yeah,
girls.
no,
you
Brooklyn
better
for
start
sure.
selling it.
We remember the girls we used to hang out in Salty and they
there used
beat
to
the
be
shit out of the
there used to
Staten
be a
Island
girl
girls.
in New
Yeah.
High School. She used to wear the boxes like I'm wearing boxes.
Oh, what the fuck
Sweats
was-
with
what
her
was her
ass
name?
out, and she used to have this crop top. This bitch was crazy. I would be nervous.
What was it? Was something. It
Yo.
was like Kiara or something. What the
I would
fuck
be
was her
nervous
name?
to talk to her because
Where
I'm
is
like,
she,
yo,
by the
this
way?
girl is gonna. Yo, she has to have these huge ass knuckles. She used to. This girl would fight anybody, anywhere, anytime,
For anything.
for anything. For anything, it was sport for her. It was sport for
But
her.
like she wouldn't fight like how girls fight pulling hair and shit. She would fucking
no,
destroy women.
bro. She would
Destroy women.
Destroy
if she
them.
fought us.
No,
if
she
she
was scary.
fought
She
us.
had-
She would.
yeah.
She would put
bigger
up a
arms
sick
than us.
fight. Yeah,
It was
she was.
wild.
And she was. She was a pretty girl. She wasn't like butchy or where she was like a like. She was. To me, she was good looking. I liked her, but she was. She fought. She was a fighter.
Yeah.
Some girls from Brooklyn, man, they're raw
Some of
shit.
them, a lot of them weren't from our neighborhood too. Like they traveled.
Yeah.
Like New Trick was like a center school. Like like a lot of people from different neighborhoods came.
Yeah,
So
they
you
were
had
from
like
Flatbush,
you had some like
Rockaway.
gangster fucking people from like Rockaway, Sunset,
Yeah.
Canarsie. Like they all used to come to Utrecht and like
But I will say it's because Brooklyn, I say it like this, yo, we're in the rat race in Brooklyn, you know? There are so many people, there's so many, you have to be just a little bit more like tougher, you have to be like more thick-skinned out in Brooklyn because there's so many people, nobody gives a
Yeah,
fuck.
that's.
Yeah.
You gotta really just be on your shit there because if you're not for yourself, if you're not 10 toes down for yourself, you are gonna get trampled over and over and over and over.
that's why I
Staten
moved
Island
out
is a
here.
little
You know,
more
like
chill.
just peace.
Chill,
you know?
yeah. You get
Yeah.
more chill
Yeah.
vibes.
I haven't had
out
one
here.
problem out here with nobody, nothing. Like it's been chill. Like I like it a lot. Except people think I'm like stealing their cars all the time. But
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
I walked inside your house. The guy's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm going downstars." He's like, "Don't take anything."
Yeah.
All right,
me and
bro.
me and this kid is a pair walking down the
But
street.
I said, "All right, no problem. I won't steal anything from you."
Little hoodlums.
So we are, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Stoop
So I'm gonna
kids.
side with the Brooklyn. I just think that
Yeah.
it's just fights are just more like apparent.
Yeah.
I just feel like
They
they
come
grow
more
up knowing
often.
it.
You have to learn how to
You
fight.
just got to be a little bit tougher. I think.
Yeah.
If you're gonna talk about the generality of it, it's I think it's Brooklyn by like a landslide as far
Yeah.
as that goes.
You got a good radio voice.
Thank you.
James, you
All
very
right. So
James-
Brooklyn actually won this debate. That was a deciding question.
You guys
All right.
won.
1-1.
That came
All right.
that
We
came
never
down
win.
to the wire.
We never win.
Yeah.
He makes us lose every time.
James, you're very lucky. James.
No, because you side with everyone too often. Like
He
you-
sided with Staten
Yeah, he
Island a
sided-
lot. in
yeah,
this one,
exactly.
man.
Because some questions are undeniable about
Yeah.
Staten
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Listen,
That's
and
true.
no one can say we're not honest. That's really what it comes
I feel
down
like
to.
you guys got a
It's
lot of the good ones.
Yeah.
Like we got a
Right.
lot of not so good ones.
some of the ones that like Staten Island won. You're like, I don't want to win this
Whoever
one.
wrote,
Yeah.
that, whoever wrote that script definitely didn't do that on purpose. Whoever wrote that, I don't know who did it.
Yeah, I don't know who wrote those questions.
I don't know who
I
wrote
can
that.
tell you, I did not.
No
write
idea.
Who wrote those?
He's a real piece of shit, I'll tell you.
All right, man.
All righty.
What's the
Brooklyn
future
takes
for,
it.
for both the shows? Anything to announce? Anything going on?
Our live show.
Yes.
All right,
You
there
wanna
you go.
wanna make a little
Yeah.
drop for them?
Sure. So on February 16th, we're hosting a live show. It's going to be me, Girl on the Rocks, and 2 other podcasters here at the Hub. Tickets are going to be in our bios, and you can also purchase them at the door. And it's going to be fun.
Yes, we're going to be giving tips and tricks on how to start a podcast. So if you're interested in starting one, or if you just love podcasts and want to get to know some of the hosts of the ones that we do here at Hub 17, please come on down. We're going to do a tour of our facilities as well, because Hub 17 is an event space, an art gallery, and a podcast studio. So we do a little bit of everything here. So if you guys are interested in meeting creatives, being in the same room, spilling some wine, come on down.
Nice. Shout out to
That was
Hub
good.
17.
If you guys want to spill Jameson, then tune into Intentionally Unintelligent with us too.
I love Jameson.
I don't know. I'm not a dark liquor person
I like
anymore.
Jameson.
I love Jameson.
I'm straight
Pickleback.
tequila now.
Pickleback.
Oh my
I
God,
feel like
yes,
I feel like
pickleback.
I've gotten so tolerant to Jameson because that's what I used to drink. That like now I have
It's like
to
fucking
drink
water, right?
an abundance of it.
Yeah.
And then by that point, it's like I'm so banged up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more of a Tito's and Club.
If you ever need a
person.
friend to discuss your problem,
Thank you.
We'll get you to the
I'm here for you, bro.
Thank you very much.
I'm a good guy.
That's why I got a dog. I don't need anything else.
All right, shout out.
Take my
I
frustration
have a
down.
dog too. Stormy. Shout out to
Rambo.
Rambo.
I'm going for a walk.
Anyway, thank you guys for
Had a
having
bad
us.
day
Thank
today,
you
Rambo.
for
I'm going for a
coming.
walk.
It was a good time.
Coming to the wild, wild west.
Yep. And if they want to find you guys,
Oh, all right.
link your
We're on
socials.
every major platform. You can find us on all social media sites. We're on Spotify, Apple Music. We're on Apple, iHeart, YouTube. The links are in our bios. You can also find us on our website, intentionallyunintelligent.com. And we went in a new direction with the show. We used to be a lot of interviews, but now we just kind of debate with people like we did today. So we got the Flatbush First Bets and Nurse debates coming up, New Jersey versus New York, and that's kind of the vibe we're
Ooh,
going
New
with.
Jersey versus New York is gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
So
Stay
tune in.
tuned to
It's all
that
you
one.
Jersey jerk-offs. You guys can go watch it coming up. We're going to shit all
Yeah,
over
I'm
you
coming
guys.
after them Jersey boys. So.
Nah, you guys are going to catch it bad. Today was a peaceful debate. You Jersey
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are fucked.
yeah.
We put up a video of guys over 30 going to DJs. Those
I saw that.
Those motherfuckers in the comments really try going after us. I'm going to get you guys so bad. You have no idea. You neon green wearing assholes. You're done. You hear me?
I don't know which one. I don't know which one was worse, the DJ's one or the Disney.
Disney adults coming
Yeah.
at me like I'm like we're
Yeah.
a joke. or
Oh
something.
my
You
God.
understand? They were destroying us.
I got people coming up to me
DJ's
still
one
about
was
the
bad,
Disney
too,
one.
though.
They're
They
like,
were
People get mad at us. We've
Yeah.
reached that level, like finally. You know, it took us. We're like 7 months in. Where like people are starting to get mad at us now.
Nah, the
Good,
pizza,
good, though.
the pizza thing too. We got a lot of.
We got a lot of
heat on the
We
pizza.
got a lot of
thing,
heat. Good.
too. Shout out to the guy that said.
And shout out to the Supreme Court. Please bring TikTok back full time.
Please.
yes.
All right.
Yes, bring it back full time. Shout out.
All right.
Yep. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks.
have a good
guys.
one.
Bye.